Hey, what's up, my fellow boxing fans? Alright, let's go with the new boxing prediction round. Well, first of all, I discovered that John Real Casimero is actually making his return for the first time in long. Yes, he hasn't had not that long actually, but he hasn't had a real fight for a while anyway. Well, he's fighting for the WBO Global Super Bantamweight title in the Philippines against a guy called Philippus Ngitumba. I assume that guy is from South Africa or something like that. Let's see. Actually, Namibia, alright. So Ngitumba has one loss, 12 wins, 11 knockouts. So he's got power, obviously. And he's the guy holding this title, which I never heard of before. But he hasn't. This is his first true fight or challenge. Yeah, no, John Real Casimiro has been one of my favorite bantamweights for a long time. He was on a really good run for a while, but then he had some problems. I don't even remember what it was, injuries or that stuff. He knocked out Zelani Tete in 3 rounds. Wow, that was so impressive. So he's a puncher, of course, and yeah, he kind of unexpectedly lost to Jonas Sultan in 2017, but that was his last loss. Yeah, one of the few. Yeah, so now he's 34 years old, and but I assume he still got the goods. So to make this short, I back Casimiro to win this fight definitely. Um, yeah, his last fight was in December last year, and he won in the second round by a knockout against Rio Akaho, who already had a good record. So this fight should not last too long either. I think probably be over in like 3 or 4 rounds, maybe. I don't. Yeah, John Real Casimero to win or not by a knockout, most likely. Yeah, Takeshi Inoue is also fighting the same card. All right. Also, we have in South Africa Kevin Lorena fighting against Riyad Merhi. Yes, I guess that this means that he's gone back to cruiserweight because I know that Merhi is a cruiserweight. Or no, actually, he was. No, he's also a heavyweight. All right. Lorena, he did surprisingly well at first against Dubois, but then he just simply, you know, Dubois' power and size advantage became too much for him. And yeah, he was just overcome. But he looked close to stopping Dubois. I mean, what an upset that would have been if that fight had ended in one round. Oh man, such a shame. And this guy Mary, I know he only has one loss. That was to Gulamiri Arsen. Yeah, for the interim WBA cruiserweight title, he was stopped in the 11th round back in 2018. Ah, yes. What do I expect here? Huh? Well, Kevin Lorena is now 31 years of age. He's I think, the shorter guy, but still quite powerful. As we saw against Dubois, he can actually hit also at heavyweight. I mean, earlier he never looked like a really like a big, like a massive puncher, but yeah, I think this will fight will most likely go the distance because I don't know really, but it's possible also that Lorena will win by stoppage. However, I think that probably goes the distance because Merhi was stopped late in a fight against Gulamirian, who I would say probably hits a little bit harder at least than Lorena. Or anyway, yeah. I think now, coming off the loss to Dubois and the way he lost, by a knockout, I think Lorena will be looking just to get back, on his feet and get a win. So I don't think he will risk it that much in order to score a stoppage. So that's why I think he wins on points. All right, Kevin Lorena. Yes. All right, what's next? Yeah, we have yeah, Jason Maloney. Yeah, all right, that's another fight. I won't be doing that one. Well, Janibek Kalim Kanui versus Steven Butler. Yeah, that's the one. That's for the WBO Middleweight Championship. Yeah, Steven Butler, has been kind of his career has been, up and down and stuff like that. He was actually stopped by Ryota Murata and Jose de Jesus Macias. That was a surprising loss because Macias was not, no, he was nobody at the time. Yeah, but he also has some, I guess, some decent wins as well. Yeah, Carson Jones. Hey, yeah. All right, Leonardo Tyner. Yeah, Silverio Ortiz. But he's fighting a guy here who is really at the top of his game right now. Johnny Beck or Johnny Beck as they call him, also in America and West. 13-0 with 8 knockouts. He didn't look that good in his last fight against Denzel Bentley, but he got the win anyway. Johnny Beck. Yeah, he's a very good fighter still. I mean, got the skills, he got the punch, all that. He may not be a really devastating puncher, but he really has a good punching accuracy and all that output. So yeah, he probably will win. I mean, I don't doubt that he will win this fight, but how? That's another question. Yeah, I mean, will he stop Butler or not? No, that's a question of how Johnny Beck comes in. But I think now after that rather poor showing against Denzel Bentley, or not very impressive, he will want to make a statement. So I trust he will be looking to stop Butler, who has already been stopped, as I said, more than once. But this fight, I guess, will also say something about Johnny Beck, how good he is, of course. Yeah. So I think, I don't know really. I think he'll probably stop Butler. Actually, I have a feeling he will. But in which round? That's another thing. I don't want to go there. Probably not before the seventh round or something like that. Sixth, seven, or eight. I don't know, or even later maybe. Yes. Let's see what else do we have. Yeah, doesn't look like that much. Yeah, Rolly Romero is back against Ismael Barroso. And British fans may really probably remember Ismael Barroso because he fought Anthony Crolla earlier for the WBA lightweight title and was knocked out by a body shot, I think around 5, after doing pretty well. Yeah, Barroso is from Venezuela. So Rolly Romero, he is coming off his first loss, of course, to Gervonta Davis, where he actually did pretty well before that knockout. Lost before he got knocked out in the sixth round. Yeah, he landed quite many punches. Actually, was up by on one scorecard at the time of the stoppage. Sorry. Yeah. So he's a puncher, definitely, Romero, and a puncher that doesn't usually need a lot of punches to put you away. Actually, yeah. And but also, I imagine he's been around for a while, so now he's actually 40. Wow. So this is, yeah, I can see this is just a tune up for Romero, I guess. Obviously, a fight that is very winnable for him, and so he can go back. I mean, come back and fight some more big names, and yeah, get more big fights. So yeah, I don't I don't doubt this will end in a knockout. Also, Romero to win by, I think, probably by the sixth round. Also, because he's such a rather heavy, hard puncher, Rolly Romero. All right. And this fight with Maloney and Astrolabi, as I said, well, I'd rather not. Yeah, or maybe I should do it. What the heck? Well, I never heard of Astrolabio, but Andrew Maloney is a really good fighter, of course. A good technical fighter. Who also Jason Maloney, sorry, not Andrew, who also can hit. Yes, and Vincent Astrolabio, he has 18 wins and 3 losses, uh, with 30 knockouts. So he obviously has power, can hit. He also actually, yeah, all right. He beat Rigondao, but that was a shock. Rigondao on points in last year. All right. Also knocked out Nikolai Potapov. Pretty good win. Yeah. So I guess this will be a really good competitive fight, Astrolabio. And I see that, yeah, I mean, his 3 losses all came around the same time between 2017 and 2018, or December 17 and December 18. So that means he was in a just having a bad time then. So since then he's won 6 fights. Well, I still think Maloney is probably just a little bit better and has lost only twice to Inoue and to Emmanuel Rodriguez. So I think he will win this on points. Alright, so that was all for this time. Alright, catch you until the next time. Have a good one. Bye.